Hey guys, okay, so I really want to get on here and give you guys a quick life update, catch y'all up to speed, and I think I'm halfway through my program. I graduate in a year and a half. Let's get into this video. Welcome back. My name is Chi. I am a travel nurse, a BSN-DNP NP student. I'm also a bodybuilder, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update because I know for the better half of the last 2 years I've been like in and out of all things YouTube, and so I want to get you guys up to speed. So if you've been keeping up with me, following my journey through getting my doctorate, I've been at school since 2019. It's been a long 2 years. 2 years that have held me in captivity. But my God is good, man. And I opted for my DNP as opposed to my MSN just because I felt like in the end, I was always gonna get my doctorate. I would always, that was the end goal, and I had the opportunity in 2019. I applied, I got in, and since then have never looked back. If you have any naysayers plotting for your downfall,
and everyone likes to hate us because they ain't us,
telling you, oh, don't get an advanced degree, it's not worth it, oh, you make more money as a travel nurse. Travel nurse ain't all that. I'm gonna tell you right now. And actually, I'm gonna upload a video on travel nursing because a lot of people have glorified it and glamorized it, and after being in travel nursing for 6 years, the majority of my nursing career, I'm gonna just tell you, it's not all that, okay? But, I still choose to be a travel nurse because it's literally what is funding my schooling. I'm not taking out any loans, I'm not on any scholarship, but if the Lord sees to bless me, I'm open, okay? It's literally travel nursing, one paycheck covering my semester. Did y'all catch that? No, y'all didn't catch that. Okay, so when people are like, oh, you're still traveling? Yup. To be debt-free for a doctorate degree? Absolutely. And yes, it's rigorous. Yes, you literally have to plan your life almost to a T, but it works for me. A lot of times, I have coworkers and colleagues that ask me about travel nursing, and I give them my insight. I believe if you want to go for it, but don't go for it blind. Don't go for it not knowing the basics and then get bamboozled and then end up having a sour experience. So if you want to learn more about travel nurse, go ahead and follow me and go watch my previous videos. So that way, if you do decide, hey, this is something I want to do, you want to hop into it, you have more knowledge and you can make smarter and better decisions. Back to school, I am a part-time, and I say part-time with my chest, because y'all not gonna play me, okay? When they sat down and they interviewed us and they're like, oh, full-time, part-time, full-time, part-time, I chose part-time because I knew in the long run, what is another 2 semesters gonna do? Is it gonna enjoy me? Is it gonna prepare me? It's not. What it is gonna do is gonna allow me to live my life, to travel a little bit, to not feel so stressed. And I'm so glad I did. Even doing part-time right now, I feel so overwhelmed. So imagine doing full-time. And for my colleagues who are doing full-time and they're married and they have kids, I don't know how y'all do it. I do not know how you do it because me, a full-grown woman, can barely take care of myself while going to school. I'm kidding, I can take care of myself. But if I had kids, they'll be starving. They would be starving. So if you think that you can enter into such a rigorous program and do it full-time and somehow maintain a full-time work schedule, you're delusional.
Stupid. You're not smart. You're not smart.
I'm gonna just tell you right now. But hey, to each his own, to each his own. Semester 8 is the start of clinical rotation. So for the next year till I graduate, I'll be doing clinicals. And I'm super excited yet super scared because a lot of imposter syndrome. And then finding a preceptor, it's like expecting me to fly and walk as somersaults in the air. I don't understand. And the reason I chose my program was because they will help you find your preceptor. Yeah. But They did help me find this first preceptor, but it was like pulling teeth. I was like, yo, looking for a preceptor is honestly a daunting task. If you are currently in that stage where you're going to clinicals and you're having a hard time finding preceptors, comment below, because at least you understand the struggle. And if you just started your program, please start looking for your clinical instructors now, your preceptors now. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till, you know, if you start in the summer, you start looking in the summer. No, start like today. You know, it's super important. And with the whole school and still working in the COVID times, like it is very stressful. So I'm super happy and I'm just super blessed that I have an amazing support system. I have my family, I have my friends, and that honestly keeps me going. Them encouraging me, because sometimes I'm just like, this is too much for me. I can't do it. I feel like imposter syndrome. I just feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulder, and I have to always positively affirm myself every day. I have to affirm myself, you're going to be a great practitioner. You're going to be fine. You're going to pass this class. You're going to go on to next semester, constantly, over and over. And then when you get to, you know, the class of didactic, the flood of information, yo.
The situation is very stressful. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Come on, see, anxiety attack. When I tell you, like, this semester, my focus is peace and mental health. Because if not, I know that I can get into a really dark spot, because I'm shooting to be, you know, I'm shooting for to be such a great student. I'm shooting to be such a great practitioner, you know, that the pressure can get too much. So make sure that on this journey that you take care of your mental health. I cannot stress that enough. So this semester, I'm implementing one day, just like, you know, you have a Sabbath, one day where I rest from all things school and I take it easy, because I cannot come and kill myself, honestly, over something very trivial in the grand scheme of life, you know. So you're gonna do your best. Like I tell myself, you're gonna do your best. You're gonna study your hardest. You're gonna do your best and call it a day. You're not focused on anybody else's journey. Because the crazy thing is, some of these people, your colleagues, will be like, oh, I didn't study. They'll come and be stressing you. They will come and put their problems as your problems. And then you're over here trying to be a resource, trying to help them. And then they end up passing, doing half the work you're doing. And I'm like, how, Sway? How? So don't add anyone else's stress to yourself. You focus on you, your journey, your path, and you just go out there and you do a great job. So back to finding practitioners or preceptors to shadow under. So for me, I've had to plan my assignments around my preceptor, if that makes any sense. That's why a lot of times being a travel nurse and a NP student towards the end half is kind of tough, because you work for a 13 months contract at the same time you're trying to find your next clinical site. So for me, it's doable because I'm doing it, but you have to make sure that you're planned to a T, and that you pick an assignment where your clinical instructor is. Make sense? I think so. And then another thing, just get prepared to be getting a lot of no's when it comes to your preceptors. Like, hey, can I shadow under? Nope. Oh, y'all taking students? Nope. You just gotta be ready for that. And don't take it, like, don't get butthurt, because at the same time, like, you know, being an NP is already stressful, and then you have a student. It's just the same thing as having a nursing student. You know, it's kind of like, you're helpful, but you're kind of annoying. Like, you're helpful, but you're kind of slowing me down. You're helpful, but you're making my workflow not as I would like. You know, that's the reality. So keep that in mind as you're looking for preceptors, and, you know, just keep calling, keep asking, and keep asking. But I will upload a couple of tips and strategies that I use that have really helped me be successful in finding a preceptor. But yeah, that's all of my quick little life update. If you're interested in more about being a travel nurse, getting into NP school, or health and wealth, just go ahead and comment below, subscribe, like this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.